Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the best class setups you guys can use for Warzone in Cold War when it releases. Now I've tested these weapons out on Fireteam Dirty Bomb, which is pretty much like a mini Warzone game mode, or as close to Warzone as we can get. And I'm going to be talking about some of the weapons you guys need to rank up for when it does drop, so obviously you do have the advantage when Warzone does come out with Cold War. But if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below. I'm going to be talking about some class setups you guys can use to pretty much increase your kills when it does drop. So just a background, at the minute I am actually Prestige 1, like level 10, but it is glitched out. So I've got a decent amount of game time in. So obviously I've tested out pretty much every weapon in the game by picking it up, sort of testing it out that way, and I have leveled up a few of these guns. So I'm going to be talking about guns you should avoid and guns you should be using and ranking up. So without further ado, let's jump straight into today's video. So the first gun I want to talk about, guys, is going to be the XM4. Now for me, I believe the XM4 is going to be your go-to weapon for assault rifles. I think this is going to be the most common weapon used in Warzone at the minute if it doesn't have any sort of nerfs or anything like that before it does come out. Now the reason for this is because it's a well-rounded assault rifle. Not only that, once you put some perks on this gun, honestly it does become a really good gun. So what I'd recommend using is a nice red dot, because there's going to be quite a lot of long range engagements, and obviously you want to increase your sort of recoil. So the more recoil, less recoil sorry you have, the better. And obviously this right here is what makes this gun effective damage range plus 100. So even at range it's going to be a beast, and it's pretty much going to be like the Grau that was in obviously Modern Warfare's variant. But you just simply want to build your designs around about sort of having a high mag but a well-rounded gun. So don't try and go for the simple multiplayer style. How I'm building these Warzone classes is simply to help you in all sort of situations. So definitely level up the XM4, because it is going to be, like I said, one of the best weapons. Now your tacticals and that, what you're going to be running, because obviously we don't have heartbeat, it's going to play a lot different to what it's used to. So what I'd recommend is definitely C4. C4 seems to be really overpowered at the minute to be running. Always recommend Ghost as well, so you're off that radar no matter what. And to be honest, I would say probably Quartermaster or Assassin maybe. It depends obviously how it plays, but you're definitely going to want Flat Jacket and at least Ghost on. They're your main two perks. But yeah, try the XM4 out. Let me know if you guys agree with what I'm saying about it going to be the most common weapon. Now one that is going to be another one for an assault rifle. Now I was trying out the FFAR one, but I do believe it's not going to be that good just because of the recoil and sort of the range it does have. It's more of a close range weapon, but the Krig and the XM4 seem to be the more reliable sort of options, so definitely check that out. Now at the minute this is what I'm running on my Krig. Now it is only level 38, so I've got some other attachments still to get, but I'm running Millstop Reflex, Infantry Compensator, Ranger 19.7 Ranger for that bullet velocity, a foregrip, a 40 round speed mag, and that is it for this class. And I'm also running this with all the perks, which is quite handy as well, guys. If you can bring this, I would recommend using Perk Greed on all your classes and running Ninja and Ghost, just so you stay off that radar, especially in Warzone, because staying off the radar is just as good as obviously, well, it's what you need to do really to stay alive. And also stim shots are going to be very handy, pretty much because if you get into a gunfight and pop them, that is the most overpowered thing out of everything on here, so I definitely recommend trying that out. So that's the Krig setup. Now I know you guys will be SMG players as well, so I've tested out some SMGs and I'm going to show you an SMG that's going to be used quite a lot. Now at the minute I can see this getting nerfed, guys, I'm not going to lie, so it may change when Warzone's actually out, but MP5, I've leveled this to level 51. Let's be honest, it probably is the best gun in the game at the minute. Now I'm pretty much running this with everything as well. It's a really overpowered class. Micro Flex LED, SOCOM Eliminator, 9.1 rifled, SWAT 5mm, laser sight, field agent grip, 40 round speed mag. Now to be honest, you can actually run a 50 round if you guys really want to, and it may be more handy to run that, especially if you are obviously playing Warzone. Then Serpent Wrap with an SAS combat stock. So that's your SMG. Now you're just going to want to have your perks again, Flat Jacket and Ghost. They're the main two, unless you add some more in the near future. C4 Stim Shot. Stim Shot's going to be very handy, especially with an MP5, because you are going to take a lot of damage because you've got to get up close and personal, obviously, with the MP5. So that's your SMG class. Now if you sort of sit back, there is actually a sniper. Now the best one I would say for this is obviously going to be the M82 for Warzone. If you guys haven't got this, I believe you get it at rank 55, so I've not tested it fully, but I have picked it up and sort of played around with it. But honestly, this is going to kick back quite a lot. It's going to be like your HDR off Modern Warfare. That's the sniper you're going to want to use for your one-shot headshots, that sort of thing. I'm not sure if the Tundra will do it. If the Tundra will do it, then it will obviously be a toss-up between them two. But I'd recommend getting your M82 up. I know it's not that good in multiplayer, but trust me, when you're aimed in, it's going to be the most powerful sniper you guys can use. Now the final gun I want to talk about that's especially overpowered at the minute, and one I can see a lot of people using that may shock you, and that is the M16. Now the variant I've got on it is the Western Front, but pretty much this thing, the firepower on this can one burst people, and the range on it is absolutely incredible. Like, you can map someone with this without even some scopes, and not only that, if you put like a 4x on this, you may as well not even have a sniper. So it's definitely going to be one some people will be using on day one. But the class I'm running is Millstop Reflex with SOCOM Eliminator, underbarrel field agent foregrip, magazine, a 54 round, and then the handle Serpent Wrap. But that's pretty much the class setup, and like I said, Flat Jacket, Ghost, Stim Shot, C4 is going to be what you're running on pretty much all your classes. But that's going to be the Warzone classes and sort of what I've tested out so far for Warzone when it drops. So definitely level all these weapons up that I have mentioned, because I can guarantee one of these will be the go-to. I'm not sure which one yet, obviously we may have a few nerfs by then. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, it does help out the channel a lot. And the support I've been getting on the channel, I really do appreciate it. We are trying to hit 40k by the end of the year. I know it's a lot to ask, but if we could get that, would really appreciate it. And as always guys, leave down below in the comments if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. And as always, I will catch you in the next one.